Welcome back to Katie Quiz, brought to you by GBU Life. It is now time for the Katie Quiz Speed Round. In this round, we have 10 questions prepared for each team. However, each team only has 60 seconds to answer as many of those questions as they can. We award 10 points for a correct answer. There's no deductions for incorrect answers or passes in this round. Up first is our team from Taylor-Allderdice High School. And Taylor-Allderdice, your category starts with the letter E. All of your answers begin with the letter E. And your 60-second clock begins in 3, 2, 1. Southernmost of North America's Great Lakes.
Hearing.
Bird whose bulb type is the national symbol of the United States.
Eagle.
The process by which living things change over time.
Evolution.
Chilean island where the Moai statues were created by the Rapa Nui people.
Easter Island.
Say that again?
Easter Island.
Process where soil and rocks are worn away by natural forces like water and wind.
Erosion.
African country that won the Battle of Adwa against the Kingdom of Italy.
Ethiopia.
English king known as the Hammer of the Scots and the Longshanks.
Edward.
Which Edward?
Second.
No. An unborn, unhatched offspring in the process of development.
Embryo.
And time is up. With that, you got 7 correct. And that adds 70 points to your score, taking you up to a whopping 375. Nice job, Taylor-Allderdice. Up next is our team from Ambridge High School. And Ambridge, all of your answers start with the letter K. K begins every answer, and your 60-second clock begins in 3, 2, 1. Type of oven used for firing pottery. Bean-shaped organs that filter toxins and excrete waste products.
Kidneys.
A fastening made by interlacing or tying a piece of string or rope.
Knot.
A large plant-eating marsupial with a long, powerful tail found only in Australia and New Guinea.
Kangaroo.
Shakespearean tragedy in which Cordelia is banished by her father.
Pass.
University where 4 students were killed by the Ohio National Guard in 1970.
Kent State.
Country where the Persian Gulf that was invaded by Iraq in 1990. Country on the Persian Gulf that was invaded by Iraq in 1990.
Kenya.
No. Surname of the Mexican woman with a unibrow who painted the 2 Fridas.
Skip.
Term for spirits and deities that were venerated in... And time is up. With that, we were able to add 50 points to your score, and that takes you up to 275 so far on the day, Ambridge. Up next is our team from Valley High School. And Valley, all of your answers start with the letter P. P begins all of your answers, and we start your 60-second clock in 3, 2, 1. Greek mathematician who names the theorem stating a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Diagram.
St. Peter and Leo X have held this position, which is head of the Catholic Church.
Oh.
Surname of the American author of the story The Raven.
Poe.
Asian country whose islands include Luzon and Mindanao.
Ponies.
No. Process in which plants transform light into chemical energy. Say that again?
Photosynthesis.
Surname of the 11th U.S. president whose middle name was Knox.
Pass.
Jane Austen novel in which Jane Bennet marries Charles Bingley.
Pride and Prejudice.
Surname of the Baroque composer of the Canon in D, which is commonly heard at weddings.
Beach Belt.
Empire that lost the Battle of Marathon in 490 BCE.
Pass.
Gilbert and Sullivan. And time is up. With that, Valley High School, you were able to add some points to your score, taking you up to 185 so far on the day. Now, we never like to slow it down after the KD quiz speed round, so let's jump right into math time. In this round, there are 2 math-based questions for each team. 20 points is awarded for a correct answer. There is a 20-point deduction for any incorrect answers or passes given. Up first is our team from Taylor-Allderdice High School. And Taylor-Allderdice, here's your first question. What is the slope of a line that passes through the order pairs shown?
3.
3 is correct. Love the quick math. And here we go with your next question. What is the solution of the equation shown?
Plus or minus 7.
Plus or minus 7 is correct. That means you added 40 points to your score, and that takes you up to 415 so far on the day. Very nicely done, Taylor-Allderdice. Up next is our team from Ambridge High School in Ambridge. Here's your first question. What is the probability of rolling greater than 3 on a standard die?
1/2.
1/2 or 50%. Very nicely done. What is the y-intercept of the equation shown?
-7.
-7 is right. You too have added 40 points to your score, and that takes you up to 315 points. Finally up, we have our team from Valley High School. And Valley, here's your first math time question. What is the arithmetic mean of the data set shown?
$25.
12.5 was the answer on that one. Finally, simplify this expression.
13.
Very close. 14 was what we were looking for on that one. And unfortunately, we're going to have to knock some points off of your score there, and that takes you down to 145 points. What we're going to do is we are going to take a quick break. When we come back, we have our final round where some huge points are up for grabs. It's called More or Less, and it's right after this.
KD Quiz is brought to you by GBU Life, providing life insurance, annuities, and community support since 1892.